Alright, time for the first game of this month's MSEM GP. And I'm running Esper mice control now because despite winning with ramp last GP because Greenwood Outrider got nerfed. Like if you so I'll just put it out there. But yeah, like that thing is it not loading? Okay, it's just, the image loading is just slow right now. But yeah, this thing doesn't give trample anymore, so my ramp deck doesn't really work that well anymore. Yeah. So I guess I'm just joining control on the, what was it, like joining the villains on the side of control? Whatever. Anyways, let's see. Okay, I mean, this is a decent starting hand. It has mice collection, it has stuff. Yeah, I'll keep this. I guess one weakness that this deck has is that it lacks early removal, which could end up being a big problem, like if I don't find my removal early. I mean, like if my opponent puts too much stuff on board, Reality Reversal technically acts as removal, but like it bounces stuff, so if they have ETBs, I don't, then they trigger the ETBs and I feel really sad. But yeah, and my opponent is on Jund, so it will be my opponent on a mid-range value deck versus me on a value control deck, so it will be interesting to see how this turns out. Or I mean, I'm the one playing, I should say. I'm hoping that it turns out well for me. Wildlife sketches. Sure. And let's see what creature they take off this thing. I'm actually shields down right now. Like I technically don't have an answer. If they play a really threatening 2-drop, I kinda am in trouble. So this thing, I guess it's fetches Pool of Light, and then these guys are making the double black I need for Maze Collection, Unrelenting. Yeah, so I just do this and pass, because I built this deck so that a lot of the things I want to do can be done at instant speed, so I can just keep draw going. Oh yeah, and also this deck runs 26 lands because Maze Collection makes its own library, so like once you have this Maze Collection, is it Maze or Maze? I'm going to pronounce it inconsistently during the commentary. But yeah, once you have everything set up, you can just play Collection and then just keep drawing from that and then just draw from the main deck when you need to find lands. But I guess notably, Maze Collection doesn't actually answer anything on board, so that could be a problem. Yeah, so they play out a 2-drop. I have to let it resolve. I can actually bounce that if I want to, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Anyways, let's just get this going. So this is move to top in random order because characters can do that now. And I get Unrelenting off the top, which I can't cast, which is annoying, but it's fine. Actually, do I want to draw the Forget? Yeah, I kind of do, right? Does this, no, doesn't make it uncounterable. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll just draw the Forget from my additional library then, just to guarantee I have a counterspell for next turn. Okay, so I want to get my second basic to turn off these guys, but I also need to work towards Unrelenting. This could technically fetch a swamp, although I don't really want to do that because I also need double blue for reality reversal. And these guys do have enough. I mean, it's not like, I'll just do this. Yeah, that's probably the safest thing to be doing. So if they don't do anything super threatening, I'm just going to precognition module and grab the unraveling from the bottom of the deck. Although it doesn't really matter which one I grab because precognition module actually shuffles the thing. Yeah, I have to take here. I mean, so I have a no Forget. Let's see if they try to jam something into it. Whisper Woods. I'm actually fine with that resolving. Like, I don't care enough. Like, I could just counter the thing they grab off that. And what did they grab? They grabbed Abundant Harvest. Yeah, that's fine. So actually, I could either precognition module my own deck or precog into the Maze Collection. Actually, I think I want to precog my own deck because I don't need Unraveling right now, and I think I have a pretty decent library order for Maze Collection. I just need to clear off these two guys soon. Oh, Carnation Petals. I can actually bounce everything that they have. Do I want to do that? Like, that doesn't let me leave up counter spells afterwards. I mean, I kind of do want to bounce wildlife sketches because Carnation Petal is kind of annoying for me. But, well, anyways, I'll just start off with precog module. And, yeah, I don't want to do Unraveling just yet. I'll just, yeah, precog my own library. And, oh yeah, I didn't note this. So, let's see what I find. Reality Reversal. Sure. And this doesn't come with a token. Okay, well, whatever. And can be cast from exile. Which one is that? And then I need to annotate it as precognition module, right? So that we know that it only lets me cast flash stuff. How do I actually want to do? I feel like this is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, sure. I guess technically I should have thinned my deck before doing precognition module, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, So do I want to draw Unraveling right now? Like technically I don't really need to draw the Unraveling right now because, yeah, I mean, I might as well draw it, right? Coordination Pedal makes things annoying for me. Do I just want to bounce? I could just bounce a bunch of stuff too, but it's safer for me to just draw stuff, right? I mean, I already have Forget, so I don't need to. Yeah, I've convinced myself to draw from my own library, and that gets me a land, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. So play Murmuring Falls and just pass the turn. They can start doing Carnation Pedal shenanigans, which I'm not a super big fan of, but it's mostly fine, I think. Like, if they just want to pass the turn a bunch, I'm actually... No, they're just going to end-step stuff, which means I need to start end-stepping stuff in response to them end-stepping stuff. Well, at least my life total is pretty good, so I can just keep taking hits from this guy without without worrying too much. Okay, they are going to main phase the button. I mean, they have to. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll let that happen. They're going to try to flip a non-land. They flip Solar Flare. Not really something I'm concerned about because I don't have creatures on board right now. They can flash in a 4-drop. So what's the worst thing they can flash in right now? Probably Hellion Devastator. I could just Reality Reversal, pick up two things, bounce their entire board, and then which pays for the ward, and then they can try to flash in. They can also flash in Gerald, which doesn't have anything good to flash back right now. Yeah, I think it's actually pretty good for me to just do the Reality Reversal now. Okay, I've convinced myself. Because like Hellion Devastator isn't actually a huge problem, right? I can't actually deal with it on board because my deck doesn't have removal, which is probably a mistake, all things considered. But yeah, I guess I'll go for it. So Reality Reversal, balancing their entire board, and I guess I also need to target one of my own things so I can like pick up my entire board, and I have to pay 1 for the ward. So let's see what they flash in right now. They can also flash in 2-drop, which I'm not too concerned about. Like, if they flash in Chile, it dies to Unrelenting, so I'm pretty happy with that exchange. Sure. Okay. Well, now what? I need to deal with that thing somehow. I could just do another, Reality Reversal. I mean, that probably sounds correct. Well, did I not? I still have to forget I don't need to draw from the library just yet. But now I have good mana. I do need to take a hit from this guy, unfortunately. But like if they replay out everything, I just do precognition module, Reality Reversal again, balance everything they have, and then I can start killing up counter spells. Yeah, sure. I mean, I could also just forget. Yeah, I could also just counter this thing that they play. What do they have to answer Planeswalkers? Not much. Okay, so I should start working towards an end game where I'm relenting for Salome, and that locks up the game for them. Yeah, I let this happen. I mean, like, if they don't do anything super threatening, I'm just going to do Maze Collection Unrelenting for Salome, and then hopefully that puts myself far ahead enough for them to never come back. Yeah, I do need to take here, because I don't want to tap out just yet. If they decide to Carnation Petals, I'm just going to blow my load, quote-unquote. Actually, I want to let this happen, because I could, like, so I bounce everything. No, I want to, actually... Yeah, I want this to happen, so I go for Reality well, actually I need to get something on board before I can okay, well, best thing for me to do is just let out Mice Collection, get a second Mice library going. Although, like, I'm not really drawing from a main Mice Collection right now, so maybe that's not the best thing to be doing, but whatever. Maybe I should be precog modulating instead. Yeah. I'm not good at playing control decks, which makes me wonder why I even decide to run this deck for a GP, but I think it's just because I built this deck, so it seemed really cool. Anyways, just play this for the tutor mode. Actually, should I just play, let me check. Should I just, be tutor for Salson instead? No, I think it's better for the tutor for Salome, because they don't really have an answer for Salome, right? Like, once Salome comes down, it kind of just spirals the game out of their control. They get one turn to try to take it down. Maybe I wanted slightly more mana before I did this, but I guess it's fine. I could also grab Kaelin. Kaelin's a bit annoying. Honestly, I probably should have just Reality Reversal for 1 and well, whatever. Again, like, they can't really answer Salome, so I'm pretty sure this is safe no matter what happens. The best case scenario, I top deck. Do I need to draw from Mice Collection right now? No, I don't. I don't really need to. Okay, well, that's another mice collection. Do I want to deck thin right now? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, slightly. I kind of slightly want to deck thin. Yeah, it doesn't matter enough. I should just jam Salome and be happy with it. Like, it's going to 6 loyalty. No, they can flash in something that kills it. You know, that's still fine. Response ETB. Okay, but now I see what they're trying to do here. I probably should have actually waited a turn for before I did this. Yeah, because now I need to deal with this. Like, they could kill Salome, and that's something I am slightly worried about. But like, it's probably fine. I can't draw, or I could draw into swipe secrets. No, I can't draw into swipe. I should have actually thought about this because if I drew off the library, I could have grabbed swipe secrets, which would have allowed me to Salome up to 3 mana. Well, I mean, I guess also that's something I should have learned more about. So do I draw from? It's still possible for me to draw 1-drop from the top of my deck. Yes, I draw from the top of my deck. No, I did not draw 1-drop, but I have Sail Song coming down, which should be all right. I actually don't have. Yeah, I messed up pretty badly at this game. I can get another Salome plus. Yeah, hopefully they don't have some extra damage somewhere. I mean, I'm still fine even if this Salome gets killed because I have like backup plans, but I'm not happy about it. So Salome trigger, I'll plus Salome, and then tap 2 things. I guess finally start drawing the Unraveling. Precognition comes in. I get the second mode. I'm going to just start picking up Unravelings a bunch. I need things to deal with the board. I think I should just be digging for Kernel Quarantine. And okay, that's Kernel Quarantine. So I have end of turn Mice collection. Salome probably dies, but it's fine. I just need to. After Salome dies, I just Kernel Quarantine and then slam Thelson, and hopefully that wins me the game. Like, I do need to spend some resources killing Salome. Or actually, no, I can Reality Reversal and save Salome that way. Pay up. Actually, yeah, that's completely fine. I don't actually need to discard what they want me to discard because I don't think treasure matters at this point. So I'll just pitch Unrelenting. I don't really need more Unrelentings right now. Or I could pitch to Forget, but extra counter spells aren't that useful right now. I'm just going to pitch Forget because I'm just going to draw a bunch of Unravelings soon. Yeah, no, I'm not letting that happen. I do need to keep. Also, I need to pay attention to the fact that I have these cards in hand. Yeah, Precognition module forces me to like focus on more things because I need to keep in mind that these cards are basically in my hand at this point. All right, they're playing a big thing. That's a Gerald. I mean, I can't stop that from happening, so I just let it resolve and bounce their entire board. I have 3 things. I can bounce 4 things. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. And they can't actually counter this because. Okay, yep. So guess what? I'm just picking up my entire board and bouncing your entire board. Have fun with that. And maybe I shouldn't have bounced Wildlife Sketches. I think it's fine. It forces them to activate Carnation Petals again. Technically gives them more cards, but it slows them down. And at this point, like once we can get the game to a point where I can just keep training Unravelings, I'm pretty sure I win. So I think this is a good outcome for me. Anyways, so now I have Salome. I need to remember to draw Swipe Secrets because that lets me Salome up to 3 mana. Although, no, it lets me Salome up to 3 mana, and then Precognition module means I can dig into Unraveling if I need to. Yeah, I think I have the game unlocked now. Okay, they play Asali. Yeah, that's fine. I need to remember to draw Swipe Secrets. Okay, play Wayfarer's Shrine, crack it. What basics do I have left? Sure, I grab the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Salome. Salome resolves. Yeah, that lets me draw into my Unraveling. So, plus Salome, draw the Unrelenting. Untap 2 lands. Swipe Secrets my opponent. And actually, I need to remember Salome trigger first. So, plus this. Draw the Unraveling from the library. And then untap 2 lands. So, tap these guys. Does it matter what I take here? I can actually snag Wildlife Sketches for myself if I want to, right? It costs, it forces me to tap out if I want to do that. I don't want to do that, so do I just take the most expensive thing actually? So, like, if they want to, you know, I guess I just take Gerald because of, yeah, take Wildlife. I mean, it prevents them from like just getting it for free. It's probably worth something. And then I pass the turn, right? having to discard a card. I suppose I discard Unrelenting here. Or actually, no, I want to discard my first Unraveling. No, I discard Unrelenting. I want my Unravelings, actually. I can actually trigger Salome on my opponent's turn. Yeah, so like, if they play out their entire board, I'm just going to play out 2 cards. Yeah, play 2 spells, my Salome, and blow up the board. And that seems pretty good. Alternatively, I could just Kernel Quarantine. I should just let my opponent whack Salome for a bit, and then if they play out some stuff, I'll just Kernel Quarantine off it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they can't kill Salome from just like this. They got these 2 guys. They can Gerald into Hatten, and then that lets them cast 2 spells. I mean, that's not bad, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll just counter the Gerald. I know what's in their hand, right? They played. Okay, so I know they have 1 unknown card. They're going to smack Salome first. I think I let it happen. Oh, they're going to smack face. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Now they don't actually have a way to kill. I'm pretty sure they can't kill Salome, so I'm just going to Unraveling. Unless I want to do my collection precog module. Oh, Scorch. Okay, yeah, fine. Like, if they just want to burn a bunch of stuff to get rid of Salome, I'm fine with that, mostly. Actually, Scorch was an unknown card, so I'm actually supposed to counter Gerald here. Yeah. They pick up... Oh, right, they can do that. Okay. I can't actually blow up Wildlife Sketches. Well, they also can't, like, do everything they want to with their mana, so, like, I'm fine with this resolving. They can pick up Valdez right now and snipe a card from my hand. Or not easily. They can snipe Sailson. That could be annoying. I mean, I'm fine with Sailson getting sniped right now, I think, because I'm still really far ahead. Oh, they're just jamming Gerald now? Do I... Like, if they... Okay, they're going to Carnation Petal. I don't think that does what they want it to do. Well, anyways, that gets me another Salome trigger, so won't complain about that. Okay, play out Mice Collection. I'm assuming they like just don't have anything, so... Okay, I need to top in random order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it the hard way because I can't figure out how to do it the easy way. Draw Unraveling. I should be looking at the top of my deck, actually, so... Flash and Precog module, Salome trigger. This actually lets me cast another Mice Collection, funnily enough. Anyways, I guess it takes Swipe Secrets, or does it matter at this point? I should be drawing from top of my deck because I want land, right? Yeah. Curse of Doubt, okay, that's nice. Precog module will pick up, you know what? Yeah, let's pick up an Unraveling. And, well, this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that means I get to cast another Mice Collection, which, yeah, this is like a lot of fiddly stuff going on. Okay, so top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I draw Forget, which is useless right now, so I'll probably just discard it to hand size if it ever comes up. So I should be drawing off the top of my deck right now because I need to find a land. Okay, well, there's land I need. Do I jam Settle Song? I actually can't trigger Salome reliably right now because of how I've... Okay, I can still grab Swipe Secrets. So Swipe Secrets plus Settle Song gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I still have 6 mana left over after all that. Okay, yeah, that seems good. So do this, plus Salome, draw the Swipe Secrets, cast Swipe Secrets. I just want to, yeah, sure, let's just snag Gerald because it's expensive and annoying to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Big Sailson, get the trigger, so plus Salome, yes, draw from a main deck because I don't need to draw from my side deck anymore. Okay, that's good. I got my land for later on. So Sailson resolves. Plus Settle-son, make the tokens. Yeah, I have 2 Unravelings up going into my opponent's turn, so that's pretty good. And I just pass here, and I don't think my opponent can answer this board state. Oh, I guess they flash in Hatten end of turn. But do I want to counter that? I can always Unraveling minus to turn off their guys. I kind of actually want to get the first Unraveling into the graveyard. I guess they're always going to attack first, which is a bit annoying for me, but that's fine. I can just Unraveling minus, and then they don't actually have that many spells I care about, so like they could instant speed Gerald to do stuff. Actually, I can always just flash in Kernel Quarantine if things go bad, because You're going to Valdez? Yeah, that's fine. And I will pitch one of my unravelings so that I can start doing stuff with unraveling. Or, I mean, yeah, chaining unravelings into each other. Because that's something I can do now. When I have this many unraveling libraries. They're going to attack. Do I just fire off my first unraveling? Actually, let me think. Yeah, sure. They haven't played out Citadel Gates, right? So I have full knowledge of their hand right now. Yeah, sure. Let's snap off the first unraveling, and let's see if they want to do anything in response. Okay, they don't. So I also draw my second unraveling. I guess technically my opponent can do funny stuff with Gerald in response to me doing stuff with. Yeah, in response to me tapping out, they can flash in Gerald and try to get some solar flares onto my planeswalkers. Do I want to let them do that? No, not really. I'm fine just passing here. Like, I have enough unravelings where I'm pretty sure they can't get out of this, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't give my opponent an opportunity to somehow win. Okay, wait, what? Right. Oh, they actually have... Right, I forgot where all the creatures are right now. Well, anyway, so what? They have Gerald in hand. They have... Yeah, so their hand looks like this. So they have one unknown card. They can instant speed Gerald, which is annoying, so I won't tap out this turn. I'm just going to keep picking up unravelings. Like, I win if the game goes long. Yeah, because I have the planeswalkers ticking up. I want to pick up more unraveling. I'll pick up another unraveling, because why not? I actually needed to pick up a swipe secrets to get Salome. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up swipe secrets then. Actually, yeah. So that's my first cast. Honestly, I really should just kernel quarantine sometime, like sooner or later. Oh, that's 2 Geralds. Okay, cool. Do I want to steal the Gerald now? Not really. I don't need to steal the Gerald right now. Probably should just get the Curse of Doubt into play so that I can, I mean, I can also kernel quarantine right now, blow up the board state. I guess it's like, kernel quarantine is kind of useful because now I can start finally attacking with my guys. Like, they have Geralds, but that's sort of just an issue with not having, kind of an issue with not having easy ways to, break the board state. Yeah, I can just hold, I'm pretty sure. So I can also cast Unrelenting right now. That gets me life drain plus a guy on board. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I do need to start winning the game sometime soon, so cast Unrelenting. I have, okay, it's 3 modes, so, and then Salome activates there, so plus Salome here, draw from deck. Okay, there's Chronicles. So let's see, what do I even have left to fetch? It's either Kalen or Kernel Quarantine. Yeah, sure, I'll put Kalen in hand because that might lead to a slightly faster game end. I didn't play a land this turn, so my life total is pretty safe. I'll play the land untapped. I'll fetch this turn because I guess might as well, I guess. Yeah, sure. And then get Chronicles into play. Oh, actually, I could have Mycel to blow up their entire board. Probably should have done that. Actually, yeah, definitely should have done that. Oh, that was really bad sequencing. Well, hopefully it doesn't matter then, because I'm definitely not blowing up their board state now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would need to tap out enough to not... Yeah, I'm worried enough about my stuff where, yeah, I'll just pass here. So they're going to cast something in a turn, which is their Gerald. I think I counter this. Yeah, I counter this, so... What? Draw, counter, freeze. So I'm just going to freeze, I guess, these lands. And yeah, I'll draw this unraveling. I do have lethal with Chronicles next turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's lethal. Oh, I can just Mycel and that's also lethal. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, they finally found Helen Devastator. That's probably getting countered, either by Unraveling or a Curse of Doubt. And my opponent is going to... Oh yeah, I actually do need to worry about this attack. There's attacking into my Planeswalkers. Is that fine? They're dead to Chronicles anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, doesn't matter. I can just let Sailson take it. Citadel Gates. Sure. Okay, now they're definitely dead to Chronicles. Unless they have a way to blow up Chronicles that go... Or... Yeah, they still can't pay for Curse of Doubt on Helion, so it's still fine if I just end up turn unraveling. Right? Yeah, I don't think there's a way there's anything they can do to punish this, so I will go for it. So draw plus freeze. Freeze these lands, I guess. Only matter. I guess I want to freeze out other black sources. Okay, they let it happen, so I'm just going to draw my next unraveling. And I'll draw from top of my deck. Okay, that's a land. Doesn't matter at this point because I'm pretty sure the game's over. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus Salome, guess untap these guys, draw a card. Soul Reader, okay, well, sure. So, let's see if they let this happen. Yeah, sure, let's plus Silasong, because why not? But these guys aren't attacking yet, but I'm pretty sure this is a lethal swing. So, unless they have some way of getting through 3 unravelings, I don't think they're winning this. Okay, yeah, sure. So that went pretty well for me. What do they have post board? Oh, they have Nature's Claim. That's a bit annoying for me, right? Nature's Claim means that I need to worry about them blowing up my enchantments and response to stuff. I'm still fine with that. Anyways, how good is Cursory Glance? Counters basically everything counters most important things they have. How good is Beyond the Veil? It gets blown up. I don't want to play things that get blown up by their things. I actually think the main deck's pretty well teched against them, so I think I just run this back. Maybe switch Journey's End for Sacralize. No, there isn't anything that Journey's End kills that Sacralize doesn't do better. Or there's nothing that Sacralize kills that Journey's End doesn't do better at killing, right? So I don't need to bring in that thing. And Kernel Quarantine actually just answers everything they have, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that I just run this back. I don't need that much grave hate. Like, they have graveyard synergies, but I don't need to explicitly grave hate them because their synergies aren't that important. Maybe I bring in some Cursed Glances to blow up to like counter their Nature's Claims. What am I taking out for this then? Some number of Soul Readers, cause like this. This feels worse than what I started with. Maybe it's correct. I'll try it. Okay, well, there's turn 1 tap Pool of Light. That's annoying, but that's actually fine. Yeah, I'll keep this. I'm not happy about it, but it's actually not the worst hand in the world. I still get Curse of Doubt turn 3. So I can Curse of Doubt their 3-drop, and then hopefully Soul Reader sticks afterwards. Or I could just top deck and tap White Source this turn, which would be nice. They can turn 1 hand attack me, which is sort of annoying. If it's pay up, then it's really annoying. If it's spell des, then at least I don't have to choose. Oh, they're not hand attacking. They're not even playing anything turn 1. Okay, cool. Did not get the thing I wanted. Okay, well, they could hand attack me turn 2 now, if they really want to. They're going to fetch. Let's see what they get. Fetch Swamp. Is this going to be the Mad Dork on 2 again? No, Whisper Woods. Okay, that's good. They don't have the Mad Dork. Is Innopraxia a sideboard card for them? No, they also have 2 copies main deck, so they probably just kept the 2 copies in the main deck. But they pick up Whisper Wood. What did they pick up anyways? Okay, they picked up Wildlife Sketches. Oh, nice. Wayfarer Shrine, but that sequencing is bad, but whatever. I guess I keep up Curse of Doubt, and then next turn I'll go Terraformers into Curse of Doubt. Next turn I could just go Soul Reader, keep up Curse or something, if they don't do anything important next turn. Or if they just get some stuff on board, I can Kernel Quarantine it. Pay up. Yep, that's expected. Do I counter that? It might be worth thinking about. So what, like I counter this, they play Asali afterwards, and then the turn afterwards I go, then I work towards Kernel Quarantine. That's actually fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. I think I counter this. Or it means they're stuck on lands and they don't actually have another play this turn, in which case that's really good for me. They do have... I wonder if they wish they play out the land beforehand. Okay, well, they don't actually have anything that plays the board. They're just going to keep digging for cards with Whisper Woods, and they pay up again. Interesting. They seem really desperate to resolve pay up for some reason. Oh, anyways, so now whatever. Reality reversals, whatever. I just play Soul Reader and pass, right? Yeah, I can't reality reversal it currently, but like it's still good because if it eats a removal spell, it's actually fine mostly because it ate a removal spell, which means that my opponent didn't spend all their mana most efficiently. Oh wait, Dice is Solar Flare. That's a removal spell that I don't want. Yeah, they can probably kill that. They're finally going to pay up. Yeah, sure. What do they even take here? They probably take Terraformers Globe. Okay, they're going to... Is that fine? Yeah, it's fine. So if they kill Soul Reader now, okay, yep. I still got Maya's Collection backing me up, so yep. They actually have Valdez coming down next turn. which could be a bit annoying, but that's still mostly fine. They can Carnation Petals with wildlife sketches, which is actually annoying, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, they can Valdez me. Sure, take your pick. They're going to snag my kernel quarantine. Alright, that's mostly fine still. We're both pretty low on resources now. Mine's collection will give me a constant stream of usable cards, so hopefully that ends up being the differentiator here. Oh, I flip forget. Oh, I guess that's still fine. I would prefer Unraveling, but yeah, it's fine. It's mostly fine. I still should be drawing from the top because I need to find lands. I didn't find a land. I can just play Soul Reader here, but that's alright. So I have the option of keeping it forget, or I can try to jam more stuff and let my opponent just resolve whatever. What do I need my opponent to not resolve here? I don't think there's a single card that actually hurts me too much. Yes, but Hellion Devastator would be pretty bad for me. Like I could just go Terraformers into Soul Reader. I mean, I should just go Terraformers first because it might draw me into a land. That's not a land. Do I just like want to go shields down? I mean, I'm already shields down, so yeah, I guess there's no point in going less shields down, or going even more shields down because it's going to be the same anyways. Actually, Chronicles is probably better than Soul Reader right now, unless they have a removal spell, in which case, let's go Soul Reader first. Maybe this manages to stick. Oh, well, that's extremely bad for me. It could have been worse, actually. Anyways, please draw a land. No, still no more lands. Mine's collection doesn't get me any closer. Forget doesn't actually do anything right now, I don't think, because they already play out all their useful cards. How useful is it to, like, if I hold up Forget, then they don't do anything. I flash in Mice collection in a turn again. That might get me somewhere. Alternatively, I go Chronicles, flash in Mice collection in a turn. I feel like that's at least more proactive than keeping up Forget for the whole turn. Like, is there anything super great that I can get off Mice collection? No, right? So the Forget plan is kind of bad. Whatever. I can still flash in Mice collection. I don't need Chronicles in play right now. Like if Mice collection gets me Unraveling, then that's actually kind of good because then I can start Unraveling chaining. I just draw off the first Unrelenting. They're probably going to just Carnation Pellets of Wildlife Sketches now, and then they can start playing it instant speed against me. Yeah. They're still somewhat math constrained, but I'm also super math constrained right now, so it doesn't actually help me. Anyways, okay, good. I got Unraveling at least. So that's step one. I still should be drawing off the top to get my lands. Journey's End. Oh, I may want to Journey's End to Hellion Devastator. In that case, I should just Chronicles first then. Like it mostly doesn't matter at this point, or there's like some sort of thing that doesn't matter at this point. Like, can I take some more hits from Hellion Devastator before I'm forced to Journey's End it? Yeah, kind of. They're going to end of turn flash in something. Solar Flare? Okay. Solar Flare Fox. Sure, that thing's getting Journey's Ended then. If they're that willing to try to push damage, then unless they have Gerald, like they're probably setting up for Gerald right now. I mean, either way, Journey's Ended. Oh, they're doing stuff free combat. Okay, sure. I mean, if they have Gerald, oh, they're going to pay up. Yeah, I killed Hellion instead. I'm just going to kill Hellion Devastator. And it doesn't really matter which card they take off the pay up because I already have 2 Mice collections going and Journey's End doesn't. They're going to swing first. Yeah, let's just kill it. Oh, Hellion Devastator number 2. Okay, there isn't actually. That's kind of annoying, but that's actually fine because Chronicles wasn't going to be online anytime soon, anyways. Okay, there we go. Finally. A bit late. Okay, how do I do this now? I can't make use of the extra mana this turn anyway, so I'll play it tapped. I think I'll just have to take a hit from the Devastator and just I can scry and then draw 2 Unravelings in a row, which should do stuff. Yeah, I'll let that happen. I guess that's my plan. Pay up. Do I just let this happen? I could just Unraveling draw now to guarantee that I have another Unraveling lined up. Can I get the whatever? I'll just let it happen. If it doesn't work out, I'll just play Mice collection number 2 and then hopefully I find Unraveling near the top. Actually, does mana matter right now? I can just pitch to Forget right now, and then that would what would that do? Like they are just going to take. Okay, sure. I mean, that was actually the option I was going to discard anyways, so I'm more than happy that they picked that. I could use Unraveling to try to dig for lands, but I'd rather get my second Unraveling into hand, then now I can start Unraveling chaining, and that seems really powerful. Yeah, I just have to take this one, but should be fine. I'm still at 11. I mean, they have an active Carnation Petal, which is annoying. Oh, cool. That they're tapped out, so I don't have to worry about anything now. And I'll know exactly what's in their hand, which is a Valdez. They can Valdez now. That would actually be quite annoying. Or would it be? Valdez now, yeah, if they do that, then I am going to do this in response. Do the draw mode. Yeah, I'm not doing the counter mode, I'm doing the draw mode right now. Like, yeah, you can take my Unraveling, but I'll just draw another one, and I have a 3-mode Unraveling for next turn. I mean, I think you're kind of obligated to take the Unraveling anyways, because, yeah, sure. But, like, I have a pretty good next turn now, mostly. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I always draw Unraveling here, which is a bit annoying, because I don't have access to another Unraveling after this one. Actually, I can do a 3-mode Unraveling. I can tap down on the lands this turn, which let land tap. I want to get at least one counter spell going off this, I feel like, so I guess I pass my turn, and then I'll use it to try to dig for a land. Now that doesn't really help. Yeah, I still want to get at least 3 modes. 3 mode of value off from my Unraveling. My opponent's just going to attack first though, which could... that prevents me from getting 3 modes of value off the Unraveling. They can always do that, actually. So, I mean, I'd do the freeze because that makes things kind of annoying for them to... Because that thing lasts until their next turn, so they can't make use of mana from it this turn unless they want to, yeah. And then I can draw into another Unraveling this turn, but it will take up my draws. That's actually fine. Yeah, that's mostly fine. They're incentivized to not play out Valdez this turn because that would tie up their mana for next turn. Okay, but sure. Flip Solar Flare. Okay. Do I take Unraveling here? Yeah. So now I need to... Yeah, so the next Unraveling is drawing from the top of a deck, so... Which is actually really bad because... It's really bad because then I can't guarantee I have an Unraveling for next turn unless my collection gets the correct shuffle. I should just crack this now. What lands do I need? Do I still need... I should get double black for stuff, but I also need double white for if I want to double spell with any of the white cards. Yeah, I should just get double black for... Yeah, double black seems more relevant right now. And yeah, I'll draw for... Soul Reader is pretty good, or at least reasonably good here. No, they have Solar Flare. So, like, I always do this. Question is, do I want Soul Reader right now? And I think the answer is yes, because I kind of need a Chump Blocker even if I don't find stuff. But yeah, okay. I've convinced myself. So... I guess I do go Mice Collection first, just to see if I get what I need. Like, there is a 1 in 3 chance that this draws me an Unraveling, which is pretty decent odds, all things considered, so... Hopefully that's what happens. If it doesn't happen, then whatever. I'll figure something. Oh, well, never punished. Yeah, cool. I just drew Unraveling for free, and I can directly chain it into another one. Alright, cool. Well, let's just keep this chain going. Also, theoretically, I'm supposed to eventually draw into a Kernel Quarantine that deals with the Devastator, but I don't really have the right cards to do that right now. Do I just take here, or do I... Nah, I should just go for it because they're never going to do the correct thing. Okay, same modes, sure. All right, so that's another Unraveling ready to go for next turn. Okay, they finally found land, so I guess the land lock isn't going to be as painful for them as before. By the way, how long has this been? We started game... Oh, it's already been more than an hour. Cool. I guess that's what happens when you're playing a control matchup. Oh no, they're hard casting it. Yeah, that's fine. And now I can finally start drawing from the top of my deck. Curse of Doubt. I can Unraveling Curse of Doubt, but I also want to get Soul Reader out. What do I do here? Because like if I play Soul Reader, I know they have Solar Flare in hand, so Soul Reader is just going to die if I do that. So I do want to somewhat protect it, but I also need to get Unraveling ready for a second round soon. I could just take 6 to protect my Soul Reader. I go down to 5, so I'm dead to 2 Solar Flares or a Solar Flare plus a Scorch, but I think I can protect myself like that. Alright, I guess I'm going for it then. Oh, wait, they could end step Solar Flare, and that would be really bad. Or no, it's not the worst thing in the world because I get Curse of Doubt to actually do something. Okay, they're not going to do that. Actually, I probably should have tapped at least 1 mana here because, yeah, because I'm not using the extra mana, so I could have made this a 2/3, which blocks Valdez. Okay, well, that was a mistake. I took 2 more damage than I needed to. Well, hopefully they don't have any way to punish me for going down to 5. They could also have Scorch here, which, oh, they have 2, alright, yeah, that's bad. So Soul Reader is going to die. Unraveling, I guess in this case then I just forget this thing because I still want to save Unraveling for preventing me from dying to these things. No, Curse of Doubt doesn't do. I need to Unraveling here, but that's really bad for me because then Soul Reader dies and then, actually maybe I'm fine with taking. Yeah, I'll just take. It's a bit dangerous, but I think it's still, yeah, like I'm dead if I ever go shields down, but okay, I'm dead if I ever go shields down, so I can't actually afford to Unraveling. Okay, well that was not good. Unless I take Unrelenting here. Might actually just be worth taking Unrelenting. Do I have any Unrelentings in Graveyard? No, I don't. So they are going. Oh, do they have another thing in? Wait, do I Unraveling here? No, I need Unraveling to actually survive. So I'll just forget this. Okay, do they have like one last thing to get 2 damage through to me? They're using this opportunity to resolve a creature. That's fine. So Soul Reader does survive, which is good because now I get to pick up Mice Collection. But now I'm dead to Burn Top X. I mean, that's still better than Alternative, right? Yeah. Do I want to draw Unrelenting? Maybe once I get more lands. Because like I'm always going to Unraveling here, right? So I should just be focusing on drawing lands right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I should just pump one thing into Soul Reader. I should have done that last turn, but whatever. Because like I could have not been in lethal range if I did that, but too late for that, I guess. I still do this because, or do I Mice Collection first because I want to make sure that I can dig into stuff? Correct. I can Mice Collection now, but I also want to keep up Curse of Doubt because that might actually be useful for something. Yeah, I'll just pass. Chile can't actually do anything useful right now. Life Sketches, sure. Gerald is, if they flip a Gerald, I'm dead. So at least they did this pre-combat. I don't have to worry about, yeah, so I'm safe to just Unraveling here. In fact, I'm like so safe that I can just go Mice Collection. They didn't need to do that pre-combat. They should have at least kept me on my toes. Because now I just get to Mice Collection for free, and then Unraveling, and try to dig into stuff. And I can start drawing the Unrelentings now, because, anyways, play Mice Collection. I know you can't do anything about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool, I got Unrelenting. By the way, I'm also like doing Unraveling thing modes, just so that like it's easy. Oh, I got Unraveling off the top. Yeah, sure. Yeah, same lands. Doesn't really matter what lands I turn off, right? At least mostly doesn't matter. I already got the game on lock, so it mostly doesn't matter. Oh, they can activate this part of Wildlife Sketches, and that actually is worrisome. Oh, I deal with that. I have 1 turn to deal with it. What do I have to deal with it? I just need to dig for stuff. Like, yeah, Gerald driving Solar Flare kills me. Swipe Secrets? No, that's useless. Yeah, I don't need more Mice Collection right now. I just need, no wait, I can just counter the Gerald. So that means I need a second Unraveling, which means I should pick up Terraformers and then try to draw it. Now I can always Unraveling into a second Unraveling. Okay, so that's completely safe. So in that case, I should be picking up Terraformers anyways because I don't need second Unraveling. So draw from top. Okay, got the land. Cool. And I just pass here, right? I could Terraformers Globe here and draw from top. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, might as well. Or Unraveling. I have 1 extra mana, so I should just do this and draw from top. Okay, that's a land for next turn. Pass the turn. I mean, they can pecking into a, no, they can't pecking into Helen Devastator because of how the mana works out. Okay, they get Gerald, that's fine. This actually is a problem because if they have another thing, I'm just dead here. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter actually because I have Terraformers. I can do all modes, which is pretty cool. And get me my second Unraveling in case they have anything. Oh, Gerald doesn't actually make this thing exile itself if I counter it. That could be pretty bad. Assuming they have something. No, if they cast anything, I'm just going to counter it. And then now I'm looking for my next counter if I do that. I guess I'm bouncing Mice Collection. You still have Carnation Petals, right? So I need to worry about... I can't tap out ever. That's annoying. Can I answer Gerald? No, I'm still digging for... Yeah, I'm still digging for stuff. Upkeep. I guess technically I can pick up a Mice Collection. Might as well. I don't need more Ermelantines right now, so I'll just draw from the top of my deck. Okay, got the land. I'm still... Okay, 1, 2, 3. I could, like, pump this thing. I mean, I'm always going to Unraveling every turn, so... Going to Mice Collection again. Hopefully, Unraveling is somewhere near the top where Unraveling can find it. But if it's not, then whatever. 1, 2... Oh, cool. That's possibly one of the best... yeah, that's probably one of the best things I could have drawn. Or best orders this shuffle could have been in. Did I play a land this turn? I did, right? I played out the plains. Yeah. I just want to Unrelenting now. Whatever. You know, I just pass again. Like, yeah, they can grab Hellion Devastator. They run 2 copies, right? They're probably up to 4 copies now, so they could sack Gerald for Hellion Devastator, but then I don't have to deal with Gerald again. I'm mostly fine with Soul Reader dying. It's already gotten enough value. They're not going to Wildlife Sketches. Interesting. Oh, okay, they're going to go to combat first. Yeah, sure. Maybe I should be looking into my own deck at this point, because I do need to find answers to stuff. Okay, they're going to flash in stuff now. Or no, they're... Okay, cool. I'm actually going to look into... Yeah, I'll look at my own deck at this point. No, I have enough lands. I don't need more lands. Well, that's still fine. I don't need more lands, but I can still make use of more lands. Solar Flare. Solar Flare face again. They're tapped out, aren't they? Yeah, sure. These are non-basics. Pick up the Unraveling now. Do I pick up Mice Collection? Yeah, might as well. I don't need to draw up for Mice Collection anymore, or do I want more Unrelentings? I can get Salome into play. I kind of want to get Gerald out of the way. I also want to start getting some Unrelentings into the bin, but let's just start picking up Unrelentings. I actually don't have that many counter spells left. I can Unravel into a Forget, but that isn't early enough. 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Let's just Mice Collection again, because this is a game we're playing now. Oh, cool. I got Swipe Secrets off the top this time. Do I want to Swipe Secrets? I mean, I don't have any other use for my mana, so might as well. No, I can still draw the other Unraveling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I play a land this turn? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Yeah, I did. I need 6+6, so yeah. Oh, Swipe Secrets has no targets. You know what? Might as well Unrelenting now to... Yeah. I'm bad at playing these late games because... I'm just really bad at playing these late games. Are they finally going to... Are they out of Helen... They didn't board in more Hellion Devastators, probably. So now, like, they're just... This is just going to happen every single turn because I can't answer my Soul Reader. Alright, cool. Oh, it's actually unsafe to Curse of Doubt here, or to try to Unrelenting with the Curse of Doubt because this mana doesn't work out. Probably should not have... Or no, it was fine doing that thing. Do I have any... No, I don't. Alright, fine. I don't need more Mice Collection right now, so pick up Terraformer's Globe finally. Draw from top of deck. That's another land. I just want to Swipe Secrets, whatever's in their hand. Now I think it's about time to start Unrelenting for life. Yeah. Okay, so that at least prevents me from insta-dying to whatever Gerald stuff they have. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Do I have 2 Unravelings? Yeah, I do have 2 Unravelings lined up at least. That means I do get to play Terraformer's Globe this turn, to try to draw off the top. Salome, okay, I just naturally drew Salome. Sure. Pass the turn again. Riveting game playing, I know. I probably just had a land in hand, if that's how they've been acting. Did they find something? Nope, okay. Well, let's see if they have anything to do in response to this. Okay, they finally found something, it seems like. Or, no, they did have it. Cool. I should also start attacking with Soul Reader, honestly. Yeah. Is it safe to Unrelenting? It's still technically not safe. They could have ways to blow up Soul Reader. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, draw from the deck. Let's get all the lands. Can I jam Salome now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can just jam Salome here. Do I want to do that? Yeah, mostly. I'll attack first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see if I'm assuming this resolves. Not that there's anything they can do against it. That happened. So Salome, draw off the top, untap some lands. Oh, Chronicles. I guess that's my win con. I don't think I actually need to empty their hand, so I'll just play Chronicles. Get another Salome trigger, and untap some more lands. I did play a land this turn, right? Yeah, I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough for mines plus unraveling. Not sure. They're finally going to dig for stuff now. What could they have, anyways? Oh, hell, you could have had this like a few turns earlier, right? There was no reason to. But you were saving it for Chronicles? Why are you not killing Soul Reader? I feel like Soul Reader, you could definitely could have killed this thing at least several turns earlier, and then you wouldn't have been unraveling locked for so long. And whatever. If that's how they want to play, then that's how they want to play. Yeah, sure. Technically, I'm shields down, right? Technically, yes, which is actually a problem. I probably should just pick up the forget at this point. Or, no, I can flash and curse it out and then, sure. Okay, well, flash in Mice collection, get a Salome trigger. So that draws me a card, untaps 2 things. Mice collection comes in again. This is like, yeah, this is definitely taking a lot of time to resolve because I have to do it one by one, or else, because if you try to select all and attach, it's going to go in a pseudo random order. Okay, it's going to go in card ID order, which is not always going to be like top to bottom order. Is it fine to tap out? Is it fine to tap out at this point, or do I just want to start pushing? It's like, yeah, it's mostly fine. Let's just do this. And what? Okay, I'm assuming they just messed up or whatever. Anyways, upkeep of sure. Let's pick up Mice collection again because why not? Draw. Does it matter? Does it really matter? Or at least I'm trying to play a deck because why not? Unrelenting. I'm pretty sure Unrelenting kills now. 1, 2. Okay, plus Salome. Draw Unrelenting. Untap these 2 guys. Cast Unrelenting, and then that gets a trigger from Salome. Right? No, it doesn't. Yeah. But then I guess I need to cast Endless. Or no, I have more Unrelentings, so it doesn't matter. Nature's. Oh, now they're. Ah, I see. Did I miss the Salome trigger? I did not sequence stuff correctly, so I'm pretty sure I missed the Salome trigger. Okay, yeah, I did. Well, no, they're still dead, right? Oh, okay. I need to clear Hellion Devastator somehow. I can't actually clear Hellion Devastator for some reason. Cool. Wait, are they? They're not flying either. Okay, they're going to keep surviving for a few more turns, I guess. Do I have? No, I don't have Unravelings anymore because I got cocky. Cool. How do I do this? Yeah, okay, that I did not play this super well. How do I do this now? 1, 2, 3. I can just start jumping, I guess. Yeah, I need to start jumping now, which is not ideal, but still mostly fine. Well, let's just Mice collection now, I guess, because why not? Because now, oh, well, now that's a pain. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3. What did cool. Do I have any move from bottom of library? Play bomb card. Oh god. Is it? Which one is it? No, that's wrong one. Okay, is it this? Here. Okay, well I need to reshuffle this anyways because I'm not sure what order these guys are supposed to come in. Oh, Rallying came out on top. Whoa. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn afterwards. I still have enough for 2 unravelings, so it's fine. Okay, yeah, cool. So this is how the game. This is how this deck wins. You just completely wear out the opponent, or you lock them with unravelings. I'm pretty sure that like they definitely would have had a better chance if they just killed my Soul Reader with their Hellion off the pecking order, but they didn't do that. So I mean, they let me run away with the game. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully the next game won't be this long. But seeing this as this is my deck, I'm not that certain. Anyways.